I blame you, G.
What?
You let them get Ron Jeremy, man.
My nigga, they should have got Ron Jeremy when Ron Jeremy first,
Bro,
off his first video.
Ron Jeremy been doing porn since the 70s.
Nasty nigga, man.
And they didn't come get fam to 2020. That's how you know 2020 crazy.
That's how you know 2020 crazy. That's how you know, nigga, this shit has been wild for a long time.
That's how
bro.
you know this shit been many that they've been letting Ron Jeremy cook out here.
Cause there is no porn without Ron Jeremy.
Facts.
So
and they didn't come
the
get
fact that
now.
porn was built off of this, bruh.
And they let him come get him. I'm hot. Ron Jeremy at the house like, bruh, for real? He's speechless. Like he don't even have the energy to get mad. He like, for real? This what we doing?
He had one of them training day speeches for him.
I
say it's outside.
The worst part is that nigga's probably butt ass naked doing it.
Facts. Like he like
Pointing all the figures, butt ass naked. Boy.
Imagine not changing your whole steez for like 35 years, and then the world changes, and then you like, bro, I've been doing this. Like Ron Jeremy's defense is
you got to be thrown the fuck off. Like, nigga, I didn't do anything different from
for 35
me.
years. His defense in court is gonna be like, bro, this has been me forever, and then go like, nah, but times have changed. Huh?
Yeah.
Times have changed,
Confusion.
Jeremy.
I never got the memo.
Confusion.
I
Man.
don't have Twitter.
I don't even check my email.
I don't have Twitter. Cannot be your defense. I'm sorry, and we're not making fun of the allegations. We're just pointing to how fucked up this world is. Ron Jeremy been out here, been a sicko forever. Now the world is this. So oh fuck, Bonnie, don't. I have to. I got to.
You got a Ron Jeremy story? My nigga's talking like he's about to pull it out the archives.
No. I was getting ready to make a comparison to the hypocrisy and the confusion.
Okay. All right, man. Glad you cleared that one up.
That's all I was.
I'm glad you cleared that one up, man, because that segue's about to be nuts.
My confusion with our new allies and going, hey, what's so different now? I'm just confused by it. Black Lives Matter now, and you're invigorated, and you got all this energy, and hey, Ron Jeremy has been disgusting for 35 years, bro. And now all of a sudden, we gotta go get him the fuck out. Fuck Ron Jeremy, man. What? It feels like the Uncle Ben's box. Like what are you talking about? There's sex trafficking rings that are ran by the CEOs and the people that you love. Go take them niggas down.
Big money.
That's
billionaire row right there.
Come on, man. You talking to me about fucking Ron Jeremy?
You want to talk billionaires? You want to talk where that money touch? Just trafficking. Man.
This nigga's been a sicko forever, and this is what y'all came up with. I'm sorry to always go conspiracy theories, but this don't feel a little silly to nobody. I'm just saying.
Y'all thought drugs was important? No, nigga, sex is important, but that shit's nuts.
Man.
Oh, I wish we can get that, man. They're off all of us trying to grab that lucrative business.
Oh my gosh. And then the Chris D'Elia shit is even goofier.
Man.
And the DM.
That's a wild one. Can you lay that one out for me?
So Chris D'Elia, before we even get into all the other shit, is actually, I think he's funny. Personally,
I do too.
I enjoy his style of comedy.
It's a not give a fuck type of
exactly.
Yeah.
But is on record for being a sicko forever. And not in a sicko of pedophilia. Like that would never be funny. But just his encounters with women who are his fans, who frequent his show, he been on record talking about he fuck fans. And everybody in the room laughing. To watch all his partners who have been in on the joke pivot away when he's now in trouble has been the most disgusting shit ever. Every one of his peer group, Whitney Cummings, Brandon Schaub, Segura, that whole crew, Now y'all don't got nothing to say. Brian Callen, none of y'all got nothing to say, huh?
No, they got the example from Louis. They're like, nah, we not getting nowhere near that.
Yo,
We already can't perform in front of people.
this shit is all really, really goofy.
Yeah, no, it is.
So it's as simple as that. So I can't even get to whether the allegations are true or not because the optics of it reek right in alignment with this patronizing, pacifying, patching up the inner tube, patching up the boat so the ship don't sink. Shit like it all reeks of that significantly, and again, fuck Chris D'Elia. What are we covering that for? Or not covering it for? Because all those same shows the Whitney Cummings had a whole bunch to say about Cosby and everything. She ain't said a fucking word. Rogan and them did a whole bunch of shows on. Okay, now y'all quiet because it's your people. And again, it's not even an attack on them. It's just again to point out to G's point how they ain't no emotion for them. That's they man, and they immediately pivoted from that nigga because he's attached to something disgusting.
Okay, so that comes to. I'm probably just gonna dial these out as we go through our conversations, and not just do them all at once. So, like the things that I don't care for, Monty's already speaking on one of them, is that when you watch media and it's marginally focused on black people, bro, I just don't care. Like, and it hit so close to home because I know Monty fucking hates him, but I do watch Andrew Schultz because I like to know I like to listen or just I went down a whole wormhole this past week because I was even watching Fox News clips. Because it was just like just getting to know the other side.
Yeah.
And like the fact that y'all
It's game film.
Huh?
Game film.
Game film. Yeah, y'all really y'all don't have to experience it. Y'all have no clue, but y'all have so much to say.
Yeah.
So with the what I'm getting to is that I don't understand the what I can't mess with is the amount of coverage that has to do with black topics coming from predominantly white people. Because I would think that you would have to get signed off on for talking about black topics if you ain't got nobody in there to give you the thumbs up on it. Would be my thought process. That's the way that we should attack these things in my book. Like, you can't even say nothing about a black topic without having a black person in the room to sign off on what you're saying. Like, you can talk, you could have your opinion,
Yeah.
but there better be at least a black person there.
Yeah.
At least.
So I'm glad you brought up the Schultz thing because I was going to just skim over it. They were doing their sort of review of 846.
Yes.
And I hit you and Poe immediately discussed it. Because these motherfuckers was talking about comedy.
Yes.
Fuck comedy.
Entertainment. They wanted to be entertained. It goes back
I
to slavery.
want to be entertained.
entertained.
Motherfuckers are dying, and you want this nigga to get up there and dance and make you laugh. Fuck you, both of y'all.
When white
I
people are
forget bro's
bored,
name.
when white people are bored, they look to have black people entertain them. That's going back to slavery.
Black people are dying, and you talking about wanting to laugh, you sick fuck. Meanwhile, my beef with Schultz is the fact that his people didn't fuck with him. Only reason Schultz has any leverage, any clout at all is because of Charlemagne.
Yeah.
We do that all the time. We let these motherfuckers come stand next to us, elevate themselves, and then take that shit and run. And then when they take it and run, now they looking back and still don't understand. And you talking about being an ally and all that. Man, fuck out of here. You part of the problem.
No, he's definitely not that. He
These
completely
niggas is talking
he
about-
only takes from the
They're talking about 846 on a white podcast, white and Indian podcast, about wanting to laugh right now. The whole point. How you missed the whole premise of the shit. You a comedian.
It is a nasty show, man.
It's disgusting.
It's a nasty
It's
show.
disgusting.
I've not watched
Them
it.
niggas are sick. And I watch it for that reason alone too, just doing recon on how sick and how dumb people are, and then how these motherfuckers have a platform.
And then look at how many views it gets.
And
or
how,
like
and,
it like
and how much
you
of
gotta
a
look at the
following they have.
numbers because the numbers is
Man,
up.
Man.
Throughout this quarantine, his numbers are up. So their platform is working out.
Yeah.
But it is like I'm just looking at it, I'm just like fuck. Because it's overwhelmingly about us.
Yeah.
And
it's all the coverage they can do. Don't nobody care about their culture.
that's what I mean. Because like if it has to do with somebody else, like I feel like they spent a hot second on the Call Me Daddy girls.
Yep.
But other than that, it ain't got nothing to do with white folks. Like everything got to do with black culture.
Nope.
And it ain't a black person. Like maybe it's somebody behind the fucking camera.
And
but
what's funny, the Call Me Daddy shit only really got lit because Joe and them covered it. Joe
Yeah,
Budden,
right,
not
right,
Rogan. Joe
right.
Budden and them covered that shit.
right.
So again, we run everything, bruh. And little fucking feeder fish like Andrew Schultz come in and clean up, and this whole existence is centered around just being a fucking feeder fish.
Mm-hmm.
It's disgusting. I don't even know, bruh. But that 846 just cemented my disdain.